So it's really nice when we interact, and then I come to know how much you are along with me on my journey, because that makes my journey more pleasant. So I'm doing a very selfish work. I am on my own journey, and the more I try to share here, the more I have to research more, the more I understand more. So it's a learning experience for me. Every session I take is a learning experience for me. Okay. So actually, I'm here again, I'm being selfish. I am improving my own journey when I'm sharing something. So to make a presentation or to talk on a topic, obviously I have to go through those books all over again, and then that helps me. Like for the last 10 weeks, we have been trying to understand the wisdom of Joe Dispenza. Now, Joe Dispenza, why I take him as my one of my real powerful mentor, because he also started his journey when he had an accident and all his backbones were shattered. And because he was from the science background, he whatever he did is very, very scientific. And then that helps me to understand what we are doing. So that is why I always, go back to Joe Dispenza whenever I'm stuck somewhere, and I definitely get answers. Okay, so happy morning, everyone, and welcome back to the last of our session in this series that was Beyond from Within, where we were trying to understand the importance of meditation, especially first thing in the morning. Because when we are doing it, right, why not get the maximum benefits out of it? And the maximum benefit for that, but this is my personal experience. Of course, I tell people you can meditate anytime. It is 8 a.m., anytime meditation. But then why not get the maximum benefit, right? So the maximum benefit which you will get is as you wake up in the morning, because that is the time when your conscious and subconscious brain is still not totally separated. You're still, that bridge is still open, I say. So whatever we are doing is going into our subconscious directly. So that moment when you are still not pulled into the day's humdrum, in the your daily chores, your other problems, see, but as you get up now, there is a little time, few seconds before that last day's problems, worries start rushing in. Oh, yesterday तो ये रह गया था, वो रह गया था, आज ये करना है, वो करना है. So today's whatever your to-do list, or your yesterday's incomplete work, or your all those things start seeping in within a few minutes. So if in those minutes, in that first 5 minutes, if you catch yourself, I say, before the world takes you over, that is the best time for your meditation to work. So now on the last session, what we're going to do is, after all the understanding which we have done, that yes, it is important to sit with yourself first thing in the morning. It is, and how you can do that. Talk to yourself in the mirror or with a prayer. है ना? And last week we said, I'm done. Like now we gathered the courage to say that enough is enough. Abhi tak whatever we were doing, like just to please people, at least that we are not going to do. At least now we are going to have the courage to say no when we want to say no. Okay. So that courage we never had, because we were programmed that we are supposed to please others first before thinking about ourselves. Now, here I'm not, please don't get confused. It is not being selfish, it is just respecting yourself before you go out to the world. So giving yourself, so that self esteem has to be there. So we have learned now that things which are not resonating with us, we now have the courage to say no. Okay. So today we are going to, now in the last meditation of this series, we are going to say to the universe, you know, what we have not been able to say before, as if it is your last chance. Now, suppose you get up today and somehow you have a prediction that this is going to be your last day, God forbid. But just in case, Are you still going to just pretend the whole day? Are you still going to do things which your heart is not aligned with? No, because this is the only day you have, so you really want to live it the way you want to live it. So why can't we take every day as that? Okay. So as usual, I have a few slides which I will share. Sorry. Yeah. Say it like it's your final sunrise. Okay. Suppose, as I said just now, we have to now just imagine that this is your chance. बस आज बोल लो जो बोलना है जिसको बोलना है. After this, you're not getting this chance again. Okay. So this last chance which we have got, we are going to now be courageous. We are going to be ourselves, actually. I don't even need to use all these adjectives. You just be yourself. No pretense, basically. No pretense. So without judgment. दूसरों को भी नहीं देखना जजमेंट से, अपने आप को भी नहीं देखना है जजमेंट में. The highest form of human intelligence is to observe yourself without any judgment. Okay, we are not judging anyone. So when you do that, that resistance which we have softens. So we stop resisting. It is as if one part of you has gone. That heaviness from your body has gone when you stop pretending. As that heaviness goes, you'll feel a little, your body will tell you, your jaws will become softer, your shoulders will be relaxed, your stomach won't be as tight. Okay. So the words which we are going to use are going to be so powerful that they are going to give that. We won't be mumbling. कोई हम इधर उधर का mumble करके कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे. We are very clear about what we want and what we don't want. So speak with conviction, even if you believe something only 55%, say it as if you believe it's a 100%. So हमको ऐसे believe करना है that everything is already done, right? Okay. Just a few quotes I got which resonate with what we are trying to do. What you consistently speak with emotional intensity, you will experience, you will create, and you will become. The words that you speak with emotional conviction become the life you live. This is your heaven or this is your hell. So we make our heaven and hell ourselves. How to raise your self-esteem? Stop keeping yourself small. We keep doubting ourselves. ये तो मुझसे नहीं होगा. This तो I just can't do. You know, इतनी सुबह उठना तो possible ही नहीं है मेरे लिए. The minute we do that, what happens? We lower our self-esteem so much, and हम अपने आप को ही doubt करते हैं. We doubt our own potential. So this is what we have to now stop doing. Okay. Okay. All right. So now we are just going to say to ourselves, I'm not giving up just yet because I'm here and I'm here to stay. Hmm? And this is Joe Dispenza for those. Oh shit, what have I done? Okay. This is Joe Dispenza for those who have not read his books. Um, he talks about energy, vibration, and frequencies. These are the three words, as Nicholas Tesla also said, to understand the universe. Now, this guy says even to understand yourself. So, as above, so below. To understand ourselves also, all we need is energy, vibration, and frequency. So, whenever you're vibrating at that frequency, of what you really want in your life, you will match it. It's a match. आजकल बहुत सारे apps होते हैं ना where we have matches. This is the match of your emotions with your thoughts. So once you do that, then magic happens because you don't really have to बहुत ज्यादा effort लगाने की जरूरत नहीं.
आया नहीं करमजीत.
Okay.
कहाँ पे है?
I
सो
just request everyone अपने आप को थोड़ा mute में रखें please. Be little conscious. Okay. This is Venn diagram. The universe responds to the vibration you emit. So कहानी सारी किसकी है? Vibration, frequency, energy. So we have to raise our energy so that we are able to vibrate at the frequency of what we desire. End of story. That's all. हम क्या करते हैं? हम चाह कुछ रहे हैं. For example, I want good health. Okay. I don't want pains in my joints. But I'm vibrating at a very low frequency. अरे मेरे को तो rheumatoid arthritis है, मेरे को तो pain होना ही है, winters have come, my joints are really going to go for a toss. ये तो understood है, my doctor has told me, everybody has told me, I have heard this from so many people. So where am I vibrating? Absolutely at fear, right? Then how will I be able to match with the thought of good health? I'm not matching. So when you don't match, it does not happen. Then you say ये सब बकवास है. ओके ऐसे आंख बंद करने से थोड़ी ना ठीक हो जाते. आई एग्री आंख बंद करने से ठीक नहीं होंगे. You have to match your frequency of your vibration. Sorry, you have to vibrate at a frequency of the motion that you are already well, good health. So we have to train ourselves, our body, our mind to always be at that frequency. Okay? This is how manifestation happens. The universe is asking, show me your new vibrations, I will show you miracles. So everything is energy, whether it is your body, your thoughts, or the things that you want to manifest. So when you start to radiate the energy of your manifestation with belief and clarity, you attract it effortlessly into your reality. मतलब no doubts. अच्छा कह तो रहे हैं, चलो ट्राई करते हैं. Let us see होगा कि नहीं होगा. No, total surrender. Here I'm not saying surrender to no, I don't want to be crude, to anything outside. I'm not saying surrender to all the stones which you have gathered, right? तो वो जो शंकर है वो आपके अंदर है, वो बाहर आपके ये पत्थर कंकर जो इकट्ठे करके आप जिनकी आई मीन आप उनको पूछते हो, वहां नहीं है. That Shankar is totally right inside your heart. Why don't you surrender there? Surrender to that power which is inside you. So that is the surrender. So when your total belief and clarity to the power which is inside you, to the Shankar which is sitting inside your heart, वो जब आप करना start कर देंगे, then the magic happens. It's really easy to complain. If you're not careful, then you end up complaining about your whole life. Concentrating on the good things is real good. Catch people doing good. So this is something new which I have also learned. I had an eye to catch people doing wrong all the time. I mean, I used to say it was I used to think it was a big virtue that I can, detect or catch something wrong in everything around me. Means कुछ भी हुआ मैं जाके क्रिटिसाइज कर सकती थी बहुत आराम से कि इसमें ये कमी रह गई, इसमें ये कमी रह गई, but when we start catching people doing right, then what happens? Like children also, I tell the teachers, everybody has something good in them. Everybody has, is having some virtues. Why not catch them doing the right thing and encourage them? Because where your energy goes, obviously where your awareness goes, the energy is going to also flow and it's going to grow. So I remember Shayan ji always shares one little analog. He says there are two wolves inside you, a good wolf and a bad wolf. So there's a fight between the good and the bad. Which one will win? So I open this question to you all also. Somebody can just either type it in the chat or just say it out loud. Which wolf will win, the good or the bad? You have two wolves inside you. Come on, somebody can just write it in the chat. It's a very simple question. You can ask your students also this. The good one, Pooja says. Anybody else? Pooja says the good wolf will win. There are two wolves inside you, a good and the bad one. Which wolf will win? Come on. It's not that tough a question. Are you all listening to me? The good, the bad wolf. Okay, the good wolf. All right. The correct answer is the one you feed. जिसको आप ज्यादा attention देंगे, that one will grow. Okay. So there's nothing good or bad. The one which you will feed will grow. So remember that. So छोटे बच्चों में भी, when we keep on finding faults in them all the time, those faults grow. हमें लग रहा है we are checking them and they're going to become all right. No, they are, your energy is going to their bad, and that is going to grow. So concentrate on the good in people, that goodness will grow. Concentrate on the good in yourself, that good will grow. So catch people doing good. Why catch them doing wrong? When I did the conscious parenting workshop, also I spoke on catching children doing good. Our children may be not good in maths or science, but maybe they are excellent in social sciences. Why not first glorify their achievement? So glorify, correct, glorify. This is a sandwich. If we use this, that little correction which we give in the middle will be taken in a very better way rather than just complaining, complaining, complaining all the time. So always make it into a sandwich. Glorify, correct, glorify. Right? This is what even Krishna did for Arjun in the Bhagavad Gita also. He kept on calling him with such beautiful names. I'm not remembering all of them right now. He used to call him Gudakesha. He used to call him Kantya Putra, son of Kunti. He used to call him Mahabaho, all those good adjectives. And then he used to give him a little gyan beach mein. So that is what we also have to do with our students. Praise them for something, then correct them. Then praise them for something, then correct them. They will take it in a better way. Okay. So concentrating on the good. You have to be real with yourself. No one is doing that. People are too concerned with making everything look nice, calm, and pretty. Okay. So here comes the pretense, which we generally do. We are trying to just give a pretty facade in this era of social media. We are posting pictures where we are looking the best, not only physically, where you're happy. We never post our sad moments. We want people to know when we are happy. So, what happens? People who are at that point of time little unhappy or going through a rough patch in their life will get intimidated by your, oh, this person's having such a beautiful life. He's traveling, he's enjoying, he's partying. We are posting pictures only of our party, our fun time, when we are looking good, when we've dressed up. The day you dress up really well, you want to take a selfie. Okay. Because that's the kind of picture we are trying to portray to people. So we have to drop that pretense now. It's really easy to complain after we've already done this. Okay. So it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. So when you decide that today is the day I'm going to talk to myself and this is what I'm going to say to the universe, that is how you create your own destiny. Remember that small line and the big line? So we are going to draw the bigger line to make the smaller line appear smaller. We haven't changed destiny. We haven't changed astrology. We haven't changed our karmas. But we have now consciously created a new one for ourselves. Okay. So that's the magic. Live this day as if it is your last. So let's get into meditation, my dear friends. And yeah, I think there's nothing to discuss here right now. Jagdish sir, anything you would like to add right now or after meditation?
After meditation,
Okay, perfect. Right. Chaliye, now we are all pro in Anapanasati meditation, but still, if anybody has joined new, we are just observing our incoming and outgoing breath because Lord Buddha, who gave this beautiful tool to us, Anapanasati meditation, he discovered that when you are giving your awareness on your breath, you cannot give that awareness to your thoughts. And we are trying to reduce the thoughts in our head of our past and the worries of our future and trying to be in the here and now. Observing the breath is not meditation. That is helping you to get into meditation. Okay? Meditation is not a task to be done, it's a state. So we are trying to get into that that personal state of ours where we are going to be with ourselves. For that, we need to be in the here and now, and this beautiful tool helps us to do exactly that. So, fingers into fingers. This is how Patri sir has guided us. Fingers into fingers, feet crossed, eyes closed. We do not need the specs because we are going to go within. And to be with ourselves, we don't need these external tools, specs, etc. So sit in a quiet place, my dear friends, where you will not be disturbed for the next 40 minutes. And very slowly bring your awareness to any point near your nostril. First 2-3 breaths are called vagus breathing, which helps you to relax your body. The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve, which is coming from our brain and wandering in the whole body. So when we do these 2-3 long breaths, one long breath in till your belly, you have to blow yourself like a balloon and then breathe out from your mouth as if you are blowing out a candle. Please repeat this 3 times till I share some music, and then we will practice Anapanasati meditation. If you have finished with the vagus breathing, please bring your awareness at any point on your nostril. And now you're going to sit there like a gatekeeper, observing your normal, simple, pure, serene, calm breathing. Just observe your own normal breathing, which may be different for each one of you. For some of you, your breath could be cool, warm, long or short. All you have to do is stay with your own calm, serene, normal, pure breathing. At a given point of time, we are either slipping into the past or moving forward into the worries of the future. Very rarely do we stay in the moment. But my dear friends, life is happening only in the here and now. So train yourself to be in this moment right now. As you stay with your breath, you will feel that you're getting disconnected with the thoughts of worry, which could be good or bad, like they are dark clouds and white clouds in the sky. So observe these thoughts as these clouds in the sky of your consciousness. And you become the observer who is just observing them. Watch them float. Watch them float away from the canvas of your mind. And just be with your breath now. Notice the dark, empty space behind your eyes, inside your body, and all around you. And feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into this darkness. You're shifting your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. And at this moment, nothing else exists, just your breath. You're normal, natural, simple, easy, tranquil, relaxed breathing. With every inhalation and exhalation, feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. And this relaxation is sweeping your whole body. My dear friends, this is the perfect moment to return to yourself before the world's problems start flowing back into your head, and before you become busy, and before your mind gets pulled into plans and responsibilities of a new day. Right here, right now, you don't have to try anything. You only need to be present. You only need to breathe and let your eyes soften as they gently close, allowing your body to relax. Everything that happened yesterday is now like waves that have already pulled away from the shore. Today is a new beach, a new sunrise, a new beginning. In this moment, you can choose the energy you want to step into. So choose to begin your day with gratitude. Choose to begin your day with confidence. You can begin by connecting with the strongest and the most peaceful part of yourself, your breath. You are not entering this day alone. You are entering it with your inner strength, with the wisdom that has come from the years you've lived, and with the patience and maturity that has shaped your heart. Today, I choose gratitude. Today, I choose confidence. And today, I choose peace. Allow yourself to move deeper into this quiet space. Morning has always been a golden moment to set your mental state. In the early hours, your mind is still resting between quiet and active, between the subconscious and the conscious. This is the time, my dear friends, when your brain is most open and most receptive to positive messages. That is why mornings are ideal for planting new seeds inside your mind. Early morning is when affirmations can sink the deepest. Simple phrases like I'm grateful for my life or I trust myself can move straight into your emotional and energetic state. It does not matter what you went through yesterday. What matters is that right now you have the power to choose the direction of your day. You can choose to let your heart feel lighter. You can choose to let your breath slow down. You can choose to give your mind a moment of rest, opening it to receive what is good for you. Take this moment also as a chance to release old energy, any worry, pressure, or heavy emotion from yesterday. It need not follow you today. So set it down the way you would set down a heavy bag by the side of a road. You have the right to begin again from the purity of this moment. When you understand the power of each morning, each day will become a gift, a quiet invitation to renew yourself, an invitation to step into a peaceful, stronger, and more aligned version of who you are. You don't need to change anything. Just observe the natural rhythm of your body. Each breath, my dear friends, is a circle of life, an opportunity to return to yourself. Breathing in is receiving peace, and breathing out is releasing pressure. Your breath has been a gift from the moment you were born. Maybe through the busy years of life, you forgot that breath is the doorway back to calmness. But now you can feel it again. You can feel each wave of air nurturing your body, healing you, and softening your spirit. So, with your next inhale, invite a gentle thank you. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this heart that keeps beating for you. Thank you for the body that has carried you through so many seasons of life. And as you exhale, imagine every worry dissolving like the morning mist. You don't have to force gratitude. You only have to feel it. When you breathe with awareness, you open the first doorway into a morning filled with clarity, warmth, and wholeness. And now, gently shift your attention to the center of your heart, the place where your heart rests, as if you're placing a warm candle inside your chest. And imagine a soft light expanding from the center of your heart. Warm, calm glow, filled with peace. This light is your energy, your wisdom, the deep understanding shaped by the many years and experience of your life. The heart is not just a biological organ, it's an emotional field. When you activate it with gratitude, your entire body responds. Your muscles soften, your mind opens. Feel the warmth, the steady rhythm, the flow of life moving through you. Let your heart smile in its own quiet way. With every breath in, feel this light expand like a little sun embedded deep in your heart. Allow this warmth to travel through your body, down your shoulders, through your arms, into your hands, up your neck, across your face, softening your forehead, your eyes, your jaws. Feel it travel down to your stomach, your legs, and all the way to your toes. When your entire body is filled with this gentle warmth, your heart has entered a state of harmony. In this state, any positive affirmation will settle deeply inside you. Whatever you speak now will sink straight into your subconscious brain. So speak like this is your last chance today. When we realize that time is not promised, something will change. Not in a dramatic way, but in a very real, very human way. So when this thought will hit you, that the day you're in right now won't happen again, the way you speak starts to matter more. Not just what you say to others, but what you say to yourself in this quiet space before the world turns noisy. No pretending, no filters, just truth. And if you knew this was the last time you'd get to do it, you wouldn't waste a single word. When you speak like it's your final chance today, your tone changes, your energy shifts. You stop talking around things and start speaking straight to the point. You will speak because you know something real has to move. Now you drop the fluff. You stop trying to sound nice. You let what needs to come out, come out. And in that moment, you meet yourself without judgment. It's not about being louder than usual. It's just about speaking with all of your presence, speaking from the part of you that's tired of holding back. You don't need to adjust your message for comfort. You just open your mouth and say what needs to be said because something in you knows it's time. We have all been taught to hesitate, to measure our words, to think about how they land before they leave your mouth. But when you start speaking from truth instead of fear, you realize that what matters most isn't how polished your words are, it's just how honest they are. And your nervous system feels the difference. Your heart responds, and your mind will begin to understand that this is the kind of expression that will shift the energy inside of you. There is nothing to prepare, nothing to perform. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are just trying to feel the words in your body and let them carry the weight they've been holding inside. Feel the resistance soften. The weight begins to lift. You're not managing your truth, you're letting it move. Most of the time, we are waiting for the perfect moment to speak honestly. We keep waiting for the setting to be right. But while we wait, we stay trapped inside patterns that no longer fit us. And over the time, our voice grows quieter, not because it's gone, because we've stopped using it. But the simple act of talking to yourself with full presence right now in this ordinary space is powerful. It trains your body to respond to honesty. It teaches your mind to connect with clarity. It opens your field to new outcomes. So, my dear friends, when you speak today, speak like the words have weight, like they're shaping something because they are. You're not just filling space, you're giving direction to your system. You're telling your brain what to focus on. You're showing your heart what matters to you. You're declaring that you're not waiting anymore. If this were the only day you had to realign your energy, how would you talk to yourself? Would you continue repeating the same doubts? Would you speak from the same fear you did yesterday? Or would you speak from the part of you that still believes there's more? The version of you that remembers you were built for something deeper, something fuller. This isn't about urgency that comes from panic. It's about urgency that comes from clarity. If you don't speak from that place of clarity and honesty, you keep repeating the same old loops, you stay in survival. You keep attracting the same results, not because life is against you, because your energy has not shifted. You can feel when someone speaks with conviction. Their words land differently. They don't echo, they root, they carry presence. And when you speak to yourself that way, it wakes up the parts of you that were quiet. You don't need a big transformation to start this. You just need to mean it. You just need to stop waiting for another time. If you knew this was the last time today, that your inner voice would be heard, would you use it to complain? Would you repeat what you didn't work yesterday? Or would you rise even just a little and say something that pulls you forward? Maybe it might sound like, I'm done making myself small, or I choose peace even when it's unfamiliar. Or maybe something simple like, I'm still here, I'm not giving up. Whatever you want to say it with your whole chest. Say it like you don't need permission. Say it like you know that your voice is the bridge between where you are and where you're going. Always remember, the universe does not respond to how well you explain yourself. It responds to the energy behind your words. That energy becomes a signal. It shapes your decision. It changes your mood. Tells your body to either stay in the past or reach towards the future. When your words will align with your energy, with your truth, your nervous system feels safe to expand. You just have to be real. You don't have to shout to be powerful. When you're real, even your softest words can create weight. You stop doubting yourself so much. You begin to trust the sound of your own voice again. So, my beautiful friends, you've spent enough time shrinking, enough time repeating the same inner dialogue that doesn't belong to the person you're becoming. Now is the time to speak from a different level. Not because you've figured it all out, but because you're no longer pretending you have time to waste. Speak from your now. You may not know what's next, but you know what's true today. And that truth is enough to set things in motion. You don't need to ask for approval. You just need to breathe. This isn't about being perfect. It's just about being present. The kind of present that feels like strength without force. The kind of present that knows every word matters. The clock will keep moving. The world will keep spinning. But right now, you have this moment, you have your voice, and you have the chance to say something that means something. So, my dear friends, speak like this is your last chance today. Not because time is running out, but because you finally understand how much your words create your life. Speak like you've already decided to show up fully. Speak like this moment is yours to shape, because it is. So breathe. Breathe from your heart. Feel the light expand, making each and every cell of your body glow. This is your inner power. Feel it and breathe. Stay with your breath. Your heart has entered a state of harmony. In this state, any positive affirmation will settle deeply inside you. You are now ready to begin this morning with soft healing affirmations of gratitude. So, our affirmations today, you may speak them out loud after me, or just listen and allow these words to touch you, to sink in, and to become a part of you. Let each affirmation feel like a warm breeze passing through your body. I am grateful to be here in this peaceful moment. I am grateful for the breath that nourishes me every day. I am grateful for my heart that has carried me through so many years. And I'm grateful for this body and all it has endured, overcome, and healed for me. As you hear these words, feel a softness rising in your chest. Let each sentence fall into your heart like a drop of fresh water on fertile soil, making your inner world brighter and more alive. Gratitude is a nourishing energy. It can soothe all wounds. It can open new doors. And above all, it helps you see the beauty of your own life. Let yourself drift gently into these affirmations. Just say to yourself, I am grateful for the chance to begin again this morning. I am grateful for the strength and wisdom I have gained through life experiences. I am grateful for the morning light that awakens what is good within me. You may find your eyes becoming moist. This is completely natural, my dear friends, because gratitude touches the deepest part of the soul. It awakens memory, appreciation, and tenderness that may have been asleep for a long time. And now that your heart is full of gratitude, you are ready to rise into a new layer of energy, the energy of confidence. Keep your breath slow, gentle, and steady. When the heart opens through gratitude, confidence becomes easier to nurture. You don't need to force strength. You only need to feel the strength that has always lived within you. Let these words flow into your body like light entering every cell, every thought, and every emotion. Just say to yourself, I trust myself and I trust the path life is guiding me on. I trust my ability to overcome challenges. I am strong enough to face whatever uncertainties life is bringing to me. Let your shoulders soften a little more. As if you are stepping into the sturdy energy of a tall, grounded tree. You don't need to do everything perfectly, my dear friends. You only need to keep moving, keep breathing, keep trusting. I'm worthy of peace and joy. I am enough. I am loved and I am strong. I allow myself to step into this new day with gentle, steady confidence. Confidence is the feeling you have when you close your eyes and know that you have lived through so much, learned so much, and grown into someone wiser, calmer, and more grounded. And when you're ready, we will expand this state by visualizing the strongest version of yourself. Now that your body is relaxed, your heart is open, and your mind calm, let us move into a visualization practice. This is the moment where you connect with the strongest, most peaceful, most radiant version of yourself. Soft sunlight is touching your face. The air feels fresh, carrying the scent of a new beginning. You feel yourself standing tall, light, full of life. You can see another version of yourself walking towards you. This version looks healthier, calmer, filled with confidence. This is you in the future, the you that appears when you live with gratitude, confidence, and the love for your life. Notice your future self is smiling. It is the smile of someone who has overcome many challenges, yet kept their heart warm and open. See how your future self walks. Every step is steady, relaxed, and full of clarity. No rush, no tension, just pure presence. Your future self standing right in front of you. They place a gentle hand on your shoulders as if offering you a message that matters deeply. Feel the trust, the encouragement, and the love flowing from them to you. Your future self is whispering in your ears, I believe in you. I know you can. I know you are moving in the right direction. You are not just seeing the strong version of yourself, you are becoming them. You are merging with the strength that has always lived within you. As you connect with your strongest self, it is time to release the old energy that has been holding you back. Old energy can be worry, old habits, sadness, or even thoughts that no longer match the person you are becoming. Imagine you are standing beside a clear, gentle stream, the water flowing softly over smooth stones, creating a calm sound. like nature's quiet music. You are standing near this river. Just pick up a stone which will represent whatever you are ready to let go of. You don't need to name it, just feel its weight. Now gently bend down and release the stone into the stream. Watch it fall into the cool water and then sink and slowly be carried away by the flow. Notice how your body feels lighter, as if you have just put down a burden you have carried for days, months, or even years. You don't need to hold these things anymore. Life has given you enough wisdom to understand that some things are meant to be released. They no longer help you grow. They no longer support who you are becoming now. And by letting them go, you create space for new softness, new clarity, and new peace to enter. As you breathe in, feel your heart expand. Let your exhale be long and gentle, carrying away what no longer serves you. You are releasing the old, you are inviting freshness, lightness, and calmness into your life. Today, affirm to yourself that one chapter has been set down and a new one is opening right now. Say to yourself that I have released old energy and feel lighter. Let us open. Let us open the space for abundance to flow in. Abundance is not only material, my dear friends, it is the feeling of being supported, relaxed. It is a feeling of being whole within ourselves. Morning sunlight covers the grass with a gentle golden glow. A soft breeze passes by, carrying the breath of nature. This space represents the vastness inside you, the limitless potential you can reach when your heart and mind are aligned. Let your body feel the expansion. Breathe in and imagine receiving the brightness of the sky. Breathe out and feel your body growing lighter, freer. You are living in abundance now. You are surrounded by goodness. You deserve joy, peace, and fulfillment. Allow these affirmations to flow into you like soft light. Say to yourself, I'm surrounded by love, peace, and joy. I trust that the universe supports me in gentle ways. I feel abundance flowing into my life every single day. Each sentence falls into you like a drop of golden light. Let it brighten your inner world, widen your heart, and awaken a sense of possibility. When you carry gratitude, trust, and openness, abundance naturally finds its way into you. You don't have to chase it. You simply allow it to meet you. Just feel them as if each affirmation is a calm wave passing through you. I begin this day with peace and gratitude. I allow myself to feel joy in every small moment. I choose love instead of worry. I choose gentleness instead of tension. I choose trust instead of doubt. I am the light of my own life, and I am the creator of my own destiny. I am enough, I'm strong, and I'm wise. Take a long, slow inhale and feel a steady strength forming in your chest. Feel confidence rising from your heart. Feel peace spreading through your entire body. My dear friends, these affirmations are not only for this morning, they are seeds you are planting inside your consciousness. And when you return to them each day, they will bloom into confidence, peace, and abundance in your life. And now that you've moved through breath, you have moved through gratitude, you have moved through confidence and abundance. It's time to gently return to the present moment and to bring awareness back to our body. Feel the peace resting inside every small movement, every breath, every warm sensation in your chest. Feel the ground or the surface beneath you supporting you. Let that sense of stability travel up through your ankles, your legs, your knees, and your whole lower body. Your body is here in this moment, safe and supported. Feel the fresh air filling your lungs. Exhale softly as if you're sending a thank you to yourself for giving this time to your inner peace. Bring your attention to your hands. Feel the warmth, the softness, the life inside each finger. Feel your presence returning. If you like, you can gently begin to move your fingers, rotate your wrist, reconnect with your physical space. Let your eyes stay closed a little longer. Allow your mind to enjoy this clarity and calmness just a bit more. You have created a peaceful space for yourself, for your soul. You've chosen to nourish yourself with care and appreciation. This is a beautiful gift you've given to yourself. And now, with our eyes closed, we will just listen to a beautiful song. I am loved. I am protected.
You are seen, you are heard, you are loved for who you are. You are enough, you are complete. You are love. You are love. You are love. You are love. I am seen. I am heard. I am loved for who I am. There is nothing
Today I choose
I
love. I
need to
choose
fear.
peace. Thank you for spending your morning with me and being with me in my journey. And whenever you are ready, you can begin. Begin to feel the presence of your physical body in the room you are sitting.
I need to change.
And whenever you're ready, whenever you're completely ready, you may just rub your palms, place them on your beautiful eyes for the last 5 seconds.
I am loved for who I am.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am complete.
And with a big smile, welcome your new body back. Welcome your new self back. Because you are not the same to the person who sat in meditation. Welcome the new version of yourself. You may open your eyes and just caress yourself with love. I am enough. And I am love. I am loved. My dear friends, you may open your eyes and welcome back. If you want, you may drink a little water. Okay, let me remove this visual. All right. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's a wonderful session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
We went to a different world. I'm not able to come back actually when you are calling us back.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you a lot, ma'am.
Thank you for joining,
Sure.
ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I think I've got you. You've switched off your camera. Yes, Jagdeep sir.
Greetings, friends. By the way, congratulations, first of all, for your latest award.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful thing you've been doing.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so
Just a
much.
couple of things I would like to remind our friends. See, the moment you realize that the world need not be the way you want it to be, most of your stresses drain out. Absolutely. Just believe that, like you said, we are just a very small speck in the whole universe, and the world need not be and don't have to be the way you want it. That's one thing. You have to be what you want to be, not the world. That's one. And see, astrophysics has been now discovering what even our sages had told us long ago. And that is, we are beyond. See, the universe is made of fractals. What are fractals? You take that large piece of this, break it, the small piece, same as the larger piece.
Yes.
The next, break it down, they are called fractals. And we are the fractal of the larger universe. And what is that universe? It's a holograph of all information. We used to talk about Akash and information Akash. And that is what it's all about. We are holograph of all the information. You can choose, and you should, and you can choose the information you want out of it. So your life will be based, because you are creating your hologram. You choose the information that is full of, nothing of the universe. The black hole study has shown that what goes into it is only information. So there's so much of information out there. You should and you can choose the information that you want, and there your life is. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, what you're talking about, that hologram now, when the tiny pieces they have
Absolutely.
yeah, right. Great, sir. So it's been such a beautiful journey, like and it's like continuous, na? It's like
Yeah.
learning with everything. So once we are open to learning every moment, there's so much to learn. Whatever I hear from anyone, I try to pick up something which
Yes.
will add to me. I've become so hungry to add on to my own knowledge that from wherever I get, not that I'm trying to overload myself with information, that is not really required. But yes, whatever learning we are getting, we should be open, and that
Yes.
judgment thing has to be dropped. I wish I had known this earlier, but then it's okay. Jab jago tab savera, they say, na? So, like that. Yes, sir. Thank you
True.
so much, sir. And one more thing I want to say, like yesterday I shared with you, we received a circular from CBSE that out of the blue, they've never done this. I've
Very odd.
been in schools for the past 34 years. Never ever have been we been asked to observe Gita Day or create activities or
Right.
make children aware about the verses of the Bhagavad Gita. Never officially. And I was always hesitating to do it because I did not want to attract any kind of controversy, because after all, it's a public school. And but then suddenly we received a circular yesterday that we have to, on 1st of December, being Gita Jayanti, we have to observe it and make children aware about it. And just a week back, I had planned, that I'm going to use practical verses from the Bhagavad Gita for students and parents and my colleagues. So I felt so nice. And I spoke to Dr. Ranjan, like through text only. I said, I feel I've become some kind of a magician or something. Whatever I want, I somehow am able to do it that way. So I'm so happy about it. So it has fueled me with more energy now to create Dot, because I really am going to take it to children. And my staff has been not attending early in the morning, but now I'm going to make them attend every Sunday morning and hear it and take it to the classes, take it to the children. So we are going to do it in a very not really in taking it as a religious book, but yes, as a practical manual of
Yes.
life. Yes, that,
Existential.
yeah, right, sir. So that is how I'm trying to plan it. And yes, sir. So if anybody else has to ask anything or kuch doubt, kuch bhi aaya ho, till then I'm just trying to look for that video, which is just a 1 minute video on uh, एक छोटा सा video है on that cosmic eye, sir. I'm just trying to locate that. If I can get it. 1 minute, huh? Yeah. मुझे Google search करना पड़ेगा. Just give me 1 second. If anybody wants to speak, you're most welcome.
Congratulations, everyone, on Mahavatar Babaji's birthday.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
I'm Kusum from Gurgaon.
Okay, you're in Gurgaon, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm
Ma'am,
also,
where are you from?
I am in sector 57, ma'am, Gurgaon.
Okay, okay. I'm 31 in 30.
Oh, great. Nice. So just a second. I've located that
Sure.
video, which I want to show everyone. So you're from which group? Like from the Gurgaon group you have joined today?
Yes, Gurgaon group.
Okay.
Yes.
hmm Yeah, so I'm sharing that video also. Kangya. Yeah. It's a very nice, whatever Sir said just now. It's a beautiful 2 minutes video, I think. Yeah. Can you all see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are just a speck. That's it, I think. So that's the video we've been talking about. Uh,
I
this,
just want to say,
yes, yeah,
Spirji,
Anji sir.
in Texas state of United States, they passed a law stating that 10 commandments must be listed in every classroom. Halla bahut chal raha hai yahan. So I think Gita, at least the principles of Gita, taking one from each chapter should be
Yes,
listed, and exposure should be there in the school system. I don't know if
why
that
it's
can
not
ever
there?
be
Huh?
achieved in such a biased religious bias, because
Yes,
Gita doesn't belong to one religion. People don't seem to realize that.
yes,
I wish we could emphasize that and get at least 18 principles of Gita there
right, sir.
in
The
every
Gita
school
Sar
system.
you're talking about, yeah. Sir, I'm going to not let this opportunity go. It has been given to me by CBSE directly, so might as well, make the best out of it and try and take the practical message from the Bhagavad Gita. I've been hesitating all this time for the same thing, because troublemakers come up first. That
Yes.
communal thing will come up, and then I did not want to get into all that kind of controversy. Actually, over the years, these different bodies, different sects have converted it into a religious kind of a mythological book, which I don't resonate with any of those two words. It's not even mythology. It's not even religious. It is just a manual of life. And see, we say we are going to try and 10 commandments, which you said. Yes, I'm from a Roman Catholic school. I remember we were always, shown this movie, 10 Commandments, in our school. But yes, I'm going to try and do the best with this opportunity, sir, with guidance from Jagdish, sir, with people like you and everybody. I think I am ready to share little learning from the Bhagavad Gita, which I have taken to take it to the others, right? And with that judgment dropping a little, thoda sa openness hua hai for, and because
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful world, once you drop your judgment and you know, be more on an acceptance mode. I mean, earlier in the beginning, I used to try and enforce meditation also on people, but then now I've started
No, I mean,
respecting.
to a certain extent you can, but not beyond certain
Yes,
extent
yes.
anyway.
After
I mean,
all,
it is
uh,
like a medical doctor. I was reading another book. An oncologist has written a beautiful book about the patients. He emphasizes saying that, hey, you have to force sometimes what the mode of treatment would be, because the patient is afraid of the results.
yes,
And medical science is not absolutely a science as a yes or no. There is a lot of a gray period and gray these things. And he says it is my decision, yet it is only an assumption. I would
mm,
think there will be positive results. So you have to. But then beyond a particular level, when patient refuses for the
yes,
reasons of their
yes,
own, that is the end of it. If patient doesn't cooperate, however much you may influence or you may try to cure or in a particular method of treatment, he says it will not be successful.
yes. So this reminds me of the one line said by Patri sir. He said that if why are you getting stuck on a small group? Like if there are people are not dancing to your tunes here, there are millions outside. Why don't you find the people who are going to be attuned with you? So
Yeah.
just go vibe with your tribe, wherever you get. So don't concentrate on your own children, your own family, your own.
Right.
That's what we generally do, First thing we just catch our children. We start bullying them into things. You said just let that be. And what you said, this example which you shared about patience. Now there's the new acronyms which have come up. One is FOMO, fear of missing out, right? But now there's another one which is coming up, which is FOFO, FOFO, that is fear of finding out. We are
Correct.
also,
Yeah.
we are happy in our comfort zone. We don't want to try
Right.
anything new. So that
Yeah.
old conditioned self, we are happy in that. Our brain does not want to now alter anything. So fear of finding out, like meditation करके होगा क्या, वो people are still apprehensive about that. So
नहीं
it's
मगर
okay.
होना बोल के सोचना भी ठीक नहीं है ना, क्या
Yes.
होना हमें पता नहीं है.
So yes, sir. Well, once we drop that, we stop
Yeah, you
expectation
have
ki
achieved it.
hoga kya. It's so anyway, it's a beautiful journey, sir. And as I said, yesterday only I read about this FOFO, fear of finding out. We are so fearful about finding new things. We are happy,
Mhm.
comfortable in our own zone. Thank you so much, sir, for being
Thank
there.
you.
Both of you, you add so much of strength and you give me so much of encouragement.
Thank you, Prichi. I think
So,
yours is very motivating. I always enjoyed when
thank
you
you, sir.
say such nice voice, absolutely very slow, steady way of communication. I really appreciated it.
Thank you so much, sir. I think I have also come a little, from where I was to where I wanted to be. Thoda aage aaya hu, and I find a lot of change in myself. So I'm happy with that. And yesterday also, this Minister of Health and Family Welfare, she was there, Anupriya Patel. The talk she gave was also basically, she highlighted the suicides of the children. There's so much of stress and all that. So she was just addressing to the principals and the senior teachers who were present that it is our role, school is the place where we have to take care of the mental health of children.
Yeah.
We are
Yes.
pushing them over the edge. They do not have the capacity to face little bit of disturbance in their life, and they are jumping over floors and doing lots of things. So she was highlighting the problem, but yes, that practical aspect, I still wonder, sir. It is so simple to make children a little more conscious right from the beginning. If they are introduced to these mindful practices, their
Yeah.
resilience will increase a little. So I'm trying to put in there and trying to introduce that practical thing which really will help the children. And I think over the years, children are also now more happier. So I'm concentrating more on, I may not have the super intelligent students in my school and may not be the topmost school when it comes to academics, but yes, I'm very proud to say that I do have happy children in my school. They're very happy doing what they're doing. So as I said, catch them doing right. Even the naughty ones, they all have something good in them. So I keep telling the teachers, catch them doing something right and then encourage them for that. So at least they'll be happy. I mean, don't run after just marks and results and things like that. So at the end of the day, it is more important to have happy and children who are more strong, to face the chaos of life.
I think the truth of it is that Gita is the one that again treats them psychologically.
Yes, sir. So with the
I
new
would consider
year,
that
yeah, with the
is
new year, I'm going to try
psychiatrist
and do
and a
that.
psychologist.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. I also, for a very long time, thought it was a Hindu religious book and had nothing to do with it.
No.
But once I got
At
into it and I was sort
very
of,
beginning of Krishna's message comes, Kshinam Manodaurbhalyam. That's it. That
yes,
means a weak mind. That is the
weak mind.
worst thing that can happen.
Yes, sir. So that's
So
exactly what it starts only with that first chapter, that what do you call Vishad's Yog. That is just like a panic attack which Arjun is going through.
yeah,
The symptoms
right.
are exactly like a
That's
panic attack. And then that's the situation of our children today. They don't know what to do, what not to do. Every small thing, they're in a fix. Maybe
yeah.
the pressure
Give
of
up.
the social media,
Easily give
pressure
up.
of society, they give up.
Yeah.
And that's
Jasbir
how
I don't
Krishna
know.
comes
I'm
in.
really
Children talk about therapy today. I think that's the first therapy session recorded.
that's recall. Yeah, I think so. See, I mean, it is really hard burns looking at the suicide rate among the
Abs-
young people, especially in United States, because of their state of mind.
Yes.
I don't know what is happening in this country, but I think next generation is half of them are going to be psychiatric treatment. Already 50 to 60% of them are taking psychiatric treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You were saying something to this, sir? Your mic is mic. Mm. Yes, sir.
No, what Krishna also does is instills self-worth in Arjuna.
Yes.
And once you instill self-worth in children, because suicide happens when you lose your self-worth. I'm a worthy of anything at
Yes.
all. And it is
Yes.
that point that they kill themselves. So when you can instill self-worth, nothing is but greater gift that you can give them. They know it, irrespective of what happens outside, they know they're worthy of living and they're
Yes.
worthy of doing what they can do. And that's what Bhagavad Gita also does.
Right, sir. Okay, sir, we now will meet after a little break. I think December time we can take a little off, and I'll be working on these presentations for January. And come January, we will begin with the learnings and teachings from the Bhagavad Gita. As sir, you suggested, I will try and take out those verses which are really, really worth being shared with children, parents, and all my friends. Okay, sir. Have a lovely Sunday and lovely Christmas holidays. And we'll now meet in January with the Bhagavad Gita.
Sure.
Thank you so much for
you.
being with me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Okay. Bye bye, everyone. See you after a bit now. Bye bye. And continue with what we have been doing, right? At least my teachers are not going to let them stop. And the others also, I request, please continue with this beautiful journey. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am.